to go. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I'm feeling, and I'm feeling, where you going to tomorrow? These are lies to come with a maxed up bound. And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell it low. And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see that these are the eyes of disarray.
All right, everybody, how's everybody doing? Let's do that.
And I'm feeling.
Right, let's wait just a few minutes for everybody to join us. And yeah, we will be starting this live show ASAP. Right, little bit of Stone Temple Pilots for the soul. So how's everybody doing? How is your weekend going? Yeah, let's get ready for next week, shall we? Coffee. Right, can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. Let's have a look. Shall we? Yeah, sure, everybody can hear me. Right, so yeah, I reckon there's not going to be a lot of you, but these are the sessions that matter. So if you're here, congratulations. Yeah, I do have a couple of I've been asked a lot through DMs on Instagram about my crypto positions over the weekend. I am not going to share those positions. What's great, Char? Thank you. I am not going to share those positions here. Those are for the VIPs. You know what to do if you want them, but they are rocking. Awesome, awesome. How many people is there? 11? I reckon that would be less than usual, but let's move on. So, pretty good news. We have um, a massive setup for next week on the shit on the US dollar on the US dollar. So, the USD is pretty simple. It's a pretty simple trade. We want to buy, and we want to buy only. My sister-in-law says that I got that blues, deep blues voice, like that. Yeah, how many of you are there? 11, that's awesome. Hey, if you're not if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. That is free, and it helps us out tons for the YouTube algorithm to reach other traders, right? And yeah, so um, let's see who you are. If you are spamming, yeah. So stop spamming my chat, mate. Yeah, I know that deal between you guys. Stop spamming my chat. All right. So, what happened here? Hold on. Right, this is the one. So why don't we just do this? And well, we do have a great buying opportunity in the US dollar, like I was saying. I mean, it's a pretty simple trade, it's pretty straightforward. We are looking for buys and buys only on the US dollar. Why? Because of, because of everything actually. This is a very bullish market at the moment, and I am not going to be selling US dollars in the near time or in the near future. Now, the reason is fundamentally speaking, we are starting to get into very hawkish language and hawkish territory vis-a-vis monetary policies from the Federal Reserve, right? On this week's meeting, they announced that they were going to start tapering double the pace at double the pace. I'm sorry, this asset purchasing program that they're being in, or the bond buying program, right? They didn't hike rates, but they did say that they were going to start hiking rates next year. So this is very hawkish, very bullish for the US dollar. That's also why we've had those rallies in metals and the Japanese yen and some cryptocurrencies, major cryptocurrencies, right? Investors hedging against inflation because that is the real news here. It doesn't matter. It really does matter what the Federal Reserve says, but what's important here is that these mechanics that they are going to start taking are just the way that they fight inflation, and because they have started taking them, it means that they are seeing inflation rising at extremely highs, and that we will see extreme inflation throughout 2022. So, we want to look for gold and silver longs, Japanese yen longs, and US dollar longs, right? The first ones are hedges against inflation. The second one is just a reaction to the dynamics on which the Federal Reserve attacks inflation, right? They're both separate fundamental points of view, but the result is the same. You need to understand that, right? So we're not going to be looking for buys in the USD. How many of you are there? 17. How are you? How are you? Sorry, I don't have multiple screens. I'm on the road, and I will be on the road until January. I'm traveling, so I don't bring my screens. That would be crazy. But still, this can be done with one single laptop. Right? If you have any questions, just shoot them up. I'm gonna start doing my shit, my stuff. I'm sorry. And yeah, walking you through my thought process, right? So first of all, let's have a look at the US dollar and yeah, my main um what was I going to say? My main market that I trade. Oof, I'm sorry. So the USD, right? The US dollar. So I'm gonna go just to get rid of the noise. I'm gonna go to the 4-day chart or so. That's right. This is much better, right? So I can thicken this out for you guys. So just have a look at this. This level, I'm sorry, this level right here, this base. I'm going to point it out with a little square like this, and a little bit to the upside like this. Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine. And I'm going to get rid of this line. So this, my friends, this is a massive key level. So all throughout, yeah, from here, we could actually say all throughout um, 652 days, no, 658 days worth of trading. So we're talking about almost 2 years, right? Worth of trading the US dollar. The USD's downside was being capped by the 96 level, 97 level, I'm sorry, on the DXY, 96, 97. Yeah, let's call it the 96 level. Sorry, was being capped to the downside here by this level. Um, Here is where bulls were positioned very heavily. Now this is the pandemic lows, right? Um, the pandemic lows, and then we had that spike up, and then the Federal Reserve started this massive round of quantitative easing depreciating the US dollar. This was a very, very good bull trap. On the 96 level, I know a ton of traders that got really burned here. It was really too soon on the pandemic, and on this round of QE to start thinking of buying USDs, this was a very good. I actually wanted to short the retest of these lows, and I couldn't get in. I couldn't get triggered, right? So I missed this play, but that's fine. I got this one. So you have to understand what you're looking at. We're looking at the U.S. dollar. This is a market that moves through monetary policies. Right? The USD appreciates and depreciates due not only to that, but the major factors appreciating and depreciating the USD is policies out of the Federal Reserve or the central bank. Right? You need to understand what moves the market that you're trading before even thinking about placing a trade. All right. Now, having said that, boom, shakalaka. Uh, let's move on, right? So this is the massive level. So the last time that oh, where is it here? So the last time that we were trading here, the price was trading here, price broke to the downside, and we saw the US dollar depreciate 7%, right? Then we had that kind of a double bottom. I could show you some other side, etc. Here was a massive bullish divergence. Very cool, cool buy setup. Um, Nevertheless, and from the lows to the highs, the USD has erased all of their losses after the breakout of that 96 level. Now that's very big. That's super, super big, right? Now, if you look at the broader, um, yeah, something like this. At the broader picture, you can see that those lows were some heavy, heavy lows around February 2018. But that really doesn't matter because what we're looking at is price action at the highs. Now, some of you might wow. Hi Orlando, my investment in Lifetime VIP subscription since Wednesday has returned 2,080%. Just playing at the moment. Sensational, thanks. Well, Theo, you are more than welcome. Love to hear that. I will screenshot you because I am going to use you as a marketing tool, my friend. Thank you. I love to hear that. I do love to hear that. So we're looking. I mean, this is the thing. We know what we're doing here, right? This is. I mean, this is. I mean, you're not going to get 7 signals a day here at all, because we don't do that, right? We wait for the clue spots, the key spots, and we take high probability setups. That's all, right? Now those returns are fantastic, mate. Keep on going. Uh, right. So what we're talking about, and some people might think, some traders might think that this market is way too overextended to continue to look for longs. But um, what would you do here? What would you really do here? Would you really try to short the US dollar on a mean reversal after all that I just said? No, right? We're looking for longs. We're looking for longs. We don't give a fuck if people say that this is overextended. Fundamentally speaking, this is very bullish, and we are above a massive, massive level. This is extremely bullish. I mean, you should only be looking for longs here. Now, let's look at the 8-hour chart. I know that some of you are afraid of looking at the higher time frames. I just do this because I want to get rid of the noise. Oh, right. So here's the 96 level. Let me put this on the correct coordinates on my chart. 96, cool beans. So we are, I mean, the US dollar is, oh, the market just opened. Let's have a look at gold. Did it open? I think so. The XY. Yeah, I think so. Well, let's have a look at the hourly chart. Um, very mild open on the US dollar. Nothing extreme at all. Actually, flat open. Let's have a look at. I think that if futures just open, um, let's have a look at the um, Dow. No, futures have not opened just yet. Yeah, but forex currencies just open. This was a GBP Aussie that I closed at break even. I need to, and this also was closed at break even. So let's have a look at some majors at the open. Um, okay, US dollar, the yen, GBP USD, USD CAD. We're still rolling with this USD CAD on the VIP um, group. Yes, we bought. I mean, we let's have a look. Yeah, we bought the breakout of this. I can show you without showing you a ton of stuff that I can't. So I'll just tell you what we did here. We bought this breakout and we're still holding. And this position is up 70 pips. I am still holding. I wouldn't mind a retest of these highs to add more longs. But most of my VIPs just took and secured the bag on Friday. Euro US dollar, um, pretty bearish. Yeah, I mean, you can see this, right? Aussie pretty bearish, Euro pretty bearish, NZD USD pretty bearish. This is just a super strong US dollar, mate. Now yen wise, let's see how the yen opened. I had, and this was my short position on the yen that I closed at break even. My targets were all the way down here, and my position was really doing very well, right? Really doing very well. And then here was this big ass bullish candle was the Federal Reserve's um, monetary policy report, which is, hawkish language from the Fed, invites investors to move their assets to safe havens. The Japanese yen, being a safe haven, took a bullish hit from that. And then I decided to close my short on the Japanese yen because with also with that strong language, it didn't make sense anymore. So one for the books again at break even. So let's continue with the DXY on this mild open. On the 8-hour chart, what I'm looking for here is this. So no structure at all. Yeah, we are moving in a bullish structure, but I'm really not looking at structure in this market. If you want me, I'll draw structure. Um, I don't know where. Yeah, it must be around here. No, from the first high. Yep. And then something like this should do. Yeah, something like this. I mean, we are in fact in a bullish structure, but what I'm looking for here is this. Now, just have a look at this, right? Um, and normally the DXY when it rallies, um, it um, it prints these boxes, right? I call them no trade zones. Why? Because this is a no trade zone. This box is untradeable to me, right? Now I have two possible plays here, both longs on the USD. First one would be a retest of these lows, right? That would give me a good risk to reward ratio on a long right here. Of course, that I wouldn't buy the XY. What I would do is I would look for shorts on the Euro USD, shorts on the Aussie US dollar, maybe longs on the US dollar yen, etc. Right? Um, but I don't trade the TXY per se. So first one is a retest of these lows, and then the second one is a clear breakout, uh, pull back towards this level, and that would be my second long play on the US dollar. So both are, in fact, in play at the moment. The highest probability would be the breakout to the upside. Just by seeing the last two 8-hour candles and how the daily candle printed on Friday. Right. So if you want to be part of those trades, and profit like Theo. The link is below this video, mates. And if you use code December, there's a 30% discount for you, right? Yeah, that's the US dollar for me. Gold is about to get lucky for me, right? I'm not gonna go through this because I already went through this last week, and this, my friends, is going to be a VIP trade too, a long on gold. Not yet there, but we are rocking this one. Yep. How long have I been live? 21 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to share my point of view on the US dollar this Sunday. I'm not gonna do this a very long session. I just wanted to prepare you guys, all of you that are not on the VIP team, how to play the US dollar next week because, going short is just ill-advised. Such a strong market, both technically and fundamentally. So heads up to that. If you want to get my trades on the US dollar next week, or even my weekend trades on crypto because they are still very much in play. I mean, if you subscribe now to the VIP team, you can still get in on those trades. Actually, oh, yeah, you can. So that's up to you. You do you. You already know what to do. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be live tomorrow with another Daily Edge. Cheers.